Thomas Tuchel has just been sacked from Bayern Munich after underperforming this season. Bayern have decided to get rid of their German manager, Thomas Tuchel. They're currently sat 11 points behind Bayern Leverkusen at the moment. They lost the other night to Lazio in the Champions League, and they got knocked out by third division side in the German Cup. So it's been a very unimpressive season for them. So they decided to give him the sack. And it's going to be my job to get them right back on track, to win, to see what we can win in one season with Bayern Munich. Can we win the Bundesliga? Can we win the Champions League? And can we win the German Cup? Let me know your predictions in the comments below, and let's jump right into this. We've got a budget of 106 million to spend, so let's get busy in the transfer market. This is what the team looks like before the transfer window. Right, so we've done our transfer business, so let's go and have a look to see what players we've brought in and sold. So our first signing was Hakimi from Real Madrid. Now, he already moved to Real Madrid from PSG, but that didn't stop us buying him. 51.5 million for him. He was one of the best fullbacks in the world a couple of years ago, but the hype seemed to die down with him. You don't really hear too much about Hakimi anymore. So I feel like he could revive his career at Bayern Munich, willing to prove himself. And I think it's a massive upgrade. That's one of Bayern's weakest positions is right fullback. So bringing a top quality right back like Hakimi is going to be good. Our next signing is Antonio Rudiger, once again from Real Madrid. 11.5 million plus. Who did Bowie in the swap deal as well? 25.5 million market value. So him and 11.5 million for Rudiger. I feel like it's a very good deal. When you see what formation and tactics we're playing with this team, you'll understand why we put Rudiger in. Very good quality centre back. And I do like bringing Germans into Bayern Munich. I feel like they need a bit more German core in this team. The next signing is Daniel Pereira. Not an exciting signing, but one that needs to be made. We needed a good backup centre back. 15 million from PSG. Just there to do the job, really. To fill a quota, to get some squad depth in centre back. Our next signing is Adrien Rabiot from Juventus. 29 million we paid for him. Out of contract in the summer, so we got him for a bit cheaper than you normally would, but this man's played at PSG, he's played at Juventus. Could have a couple of attitude problems in real life, but overall he's still a top quality player and slots right into that midfield role for us. As you can see when I show you who's moved on. And our final sign, the biggest sign of the career mode, is Florian Wirtz for 67.5 million plus Kingsley Coman in the deal as well. This man costs us a lot of money, but without a shadow of a doubt, I do think he will be worth it. 87 rated at 20 years old is mental. Lighting up the Bundesliga this season. He was injured for a little bit, I'm pretty sure, but that still hasn't stopped his progression this season. Been absolutely quality, and I can only see Bayern snapping him up in real life. That's what they do. They see what players are doing well for other Bundesliga teams and they pick them up for themselves. So I feel like it will be the same for Wirtz. So we've moved on a couple of players this window. De Ligt slipped through the cracks for us. He had a release clause of 84.5 million and Newcastle triggered that. So he has left. Maybe I would have kept him. I'm not too sure. I was thinking about selling him anyway, so it's not too. Buckman 590,000 we sold him for. Nikolai 620,000. Stanisic for 9 million. Nubel for 13.1 million, Sarr for 1.2, and Goretzka we sold for 60 million to Liverpool. So after the window, this is what the team is now looking like. We've got Neuer in goal, Rudiger, Kim Min-jae and Upamecano as a back three, Davies and Hakimi as the wing backs, Rabiot and Kimmich in the centre mids, Musiala and Wirtz just behind, and then cam rolls behind Harry Kane. And on the bench, you've got Tel, Sane, Gnabry, Lima, Mazraoui, Daniel Pereira and Guerrero. And on the reserves, the main reserves that we're going to be using is Muller, Dyer and Choupo-Moting. I think Sane and Gnabry can fill into them cam roles as they can. That's why we're playing this formation. So they will get a lot of game time still. I do really like Sane in real life. Gnabry had a couple good seasons, but past 2 or 3 seasons, not really heard much about him. Yeah, that's why we got rid of Coman as well, because there wasn't enough space for that many good players in that depth. So he has to get moved on. I feel like we've built a really good and balanced squad here. Maybe we could have a bit more depth, quality in the first 11. And some of the players on the bench is absolutely incredible. And I'm sure that we'll be able to pick up a lot of trophies, surely, with this squad. So I'm going to sim to January now, and hopefully we're in a very good position in all competitions. We are now in January, and have a look at this league table. This league table is absolutely insane. We're 12 points clear of Leverkusen, which is absolutely mental. The form that they've been in this season, and we've managed to outshine them. And look at that. Look at our wins. 14 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. We haven't lost a game this season in the Bundesliga, which is absolutely mental. 35 goals scored, 14 goals conceded. The team is absolutely cooking right now. Let's go and have a look at the Champions League. So in the Champions League, we also went undefeated. What sort of team have I made here? Have I made like a dynasty team or something? This team's going to go in the history books if we manage to win competitions. 5 wins, 1 draw, 16 points. So we're undefeated in that. Galatasaray on 10, United on 7, so they've gone through to the next round, Galatasaray. Let's have a look who we're going to be playing in the round of 16. Royal Antwerp, what a draw for us that is. That is a great draw. I hope we should realistically be at least into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Not to underestimate Antwerp, but we're Bayern Munich, aren't we? So we've already picked up 1 trophy this season. We played Leipzig in the Super Cup at the beginning of the season and we managed to win that game 3-1. So we've already got 1 trophy under our belt. Have a look at the top goal scorers in the league. It's Florian Wirtz and Kane leading the charts with 14 goals for Wirtz, 12 for Kane. I told you Wirtz would cook. Kane on 12 as well. Wirtz, he's just on another planet right now. Top assisters, we've got Rabiot on 4, Wirtz on 3 as well, which is very nice. Clean sheets, you've got Neuer on 4. Only 1 behind the leaders on 5. It's very tight for the Golden Glove. So in all competitions, even though Wirtz is top goal scorer in the league, Kane is top in all comps. 18 goals, 2 assists in 25 games. Wirtz, 16 goals, 5 assists in 25 games. Rabiot, 8 goals, 5 assists in 25. That's very impressive. Musiala's been a bit slow this season. Only 5 goals, 1 assist. 3 and 3 for Davies. 3 and 1 for Sane. What's wrong with him? Is he injured, is he? How do I see if he's injured? I think he might be injured. I'm pretty sure what that line means. Him and Jay, Tel getting a goal. Nabry getting a goal off the bench. Muller making a lot of appearances for Muller, but no stats for him. Daniel Pereira making a lot of appearances. Must be sub appearances for him. Guerrero 5 games. Lima 5 games. Kimmich 22 games. Only 1 assist for Kimmich, but he is our defensive-minded midfielder, so can't ask for much of that. 12 games for Hakimi. Now, he must have been injured, surely. And no attacking stats for him as well, which is disappointing. I wanted to see a couple of goals and a couple of assists maybe for Hakimi, but oh well. So overall, the team is on fire right now. There's no need to make any sort of upgrades whatsoever. So we're going to sim to the end of the season. Hopefully, we have a collection and an array of trophies to add to the Bayern Munich cabinet. Right. We're at the end of the season, and as you can see, we are crowned Bundesliga champions. Only lost 1 game all season. It would have been bloody lovely to go undefeated. That 1 loss is going to haunt us. We managed to score 71 goals, concede 34. 13 points clear of Borussia Dortmund in second. Leverkusen dropped off so much, didn't they? Jesus Christ. 23 points clear of Leverkusen in this career mode, even though they're 11 points clear in real life, which is crazy. So very happy to claim the Bundesliga title. The DFB Pokal trophy, RB Leipzig won that. And who did we get knocked out by in this? We got knocked out by Leverkusen, as if, I've just mentioned all that. They knocked us out 3-1 in this competition, which is a bit unfortunate. It would have been nice to claim the German trophy. But the one that we've all been waiting for, the Champions League. Have we managed to win the Champions League? So in the round of 16, we played Royal Antwerp. We managed to beat them 5-2 on aggregate. Let's move to the quarterfinals. Here we managed to beat AC Milan 4-2 on aggregate. And the semi-finals, who did we manage to face up against? Borussia Dortmund, German on German action. 6-2, we battered them, didn't we? 6-2 on aggregate against Borussia Dortmund. And in the final, you can clearly see that we played FC Barcelona. We managed to draw that game 1-1, but win 6-5 on penalties. That must have been nerve-wracking. Penalty shootout in a Champions League final is probably the worst nightmare, isn't it? Worst case scenario, because it is just a game of luck at the end of the day. So we managed to secure ourselves a treble, the Super Cup. We managed to pick ourselves a treble in our first season, the Bundesliga, Champions League, and the Super Cup, the German Super Cup, which is very, very impressive. Eat your heart out, Thomas Tuchel. This is why you're getting sacked, mate. Top goal scorer in the Bundesliga ended up being Harry Kane with 21 goals. Boniface joint with Boniface with 21 goals. Wirtz managed to get 18 goals. Anyone else in the running here for us? Rabiot with 8. Top assist ended up being Harry Kane also with 9 assists. Musiala with 7. Anyone else up here? We got Rabiot with 4. Sane with 4. Oh, Neuer was so close to getting that Golden Glove. 7 clean sheets for Neuer, but the top was Casteels with 9. Then overall, our top goal scorer was Harry Kane with 33 goals and 10 assists. 11 in the Champions League, 21 in the league, and 1 in the Super Cup. That is very, very impressive in the first season. 10 assists as well. 21 goals and 8 assists for Wirtz, nearly to that 30 goal contribution mark in 50 games. Rabiot, what a massive season for him. Seems like an absolute bargain for just below 30 million. 15 goals and 6 assists. I don't think Goretzka could have done what Rabiot's done this season. Musiala had a great second half of the season. 15 goals, 10 assists. I can't really remember what he had in January, but his stats weren't that good. That is a great way to end the season. Sane, 8 goals, 4 assists. Gnabry, 4 goals, 2 assists. Davies, 3 and 3. Lima, 2 and 1. Kim and Jay, 1 and 2. Upamecano, 1. Hakimi got a goal. Kimmich, 1 goal, 3 assists, but like I say, he was sitting back. Muller getting a lot of game time, 30 games. Mr. Bayern Munich himself. So overall, I'm very, very happy with how the season went for us. All the signings seems to do pretty well. I don't think there was one flop signing within this. Rabiot, definitely signing of the season. Even though Verts got 21 goals, 8 assists, but we paid in excess of over 100 million with money and player. Rabiot below 30 million, 15 goals, 8 assists in a centre mid role is absolutely fantastic. So the signing of the season goes to Rabiot for me. But player of the season's got to be Harry Kane. The amount of goals he scored, the amount of assists he's got, you can't look past this man. If you have enjoyed, please drop a like. Let me know in the comments of any teams you'd like me to do next. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.